just that man.
Now, Mr. 615. North, east, and south, west side we callin'. Baby, from the top to the bottom. Yeah, I'm right off of Charles. She from Joe Johnson. Cashville Be Ballin, ballin'. I'm in Georgia Court, cushion my cigar. Money long as Lish in Charlotte. Sixes on my car, do this shit for y'all. Cashville Be Ballin, gon' ball forever.
The man, the myth, the legend. Blvck Wizzle in the house. Wizzle, how you feeling today?
I feel good.
You feel good? You look good.
Oh, you look good with your hoodie on. I hope they show that.
It's one of my favorite artists. I got it at his album release party.
For sure.
How did you get your name? I know you said you just said your name was William. So how we go from William to Blvck Wizzle?
So it went from William to, I guess in high school, people start calling me Wizzle. I don't know if I made that shit up or people just started doing it. So I was Young Wizzle. Then I was Young Wizzle TL3. I was in a rap group called The Last Three. Then I started doing photography and filming people and stuff. And I was Wizzle One Take. And that was my thing, one take. And then I kind of just stopped. I kept losing. I couldn't keep a camera. Street influence. I started going to jail, all the time and shit. I got shot, and I kind of had to get myself back and get in touch with who I really was, or who I really am. I had to let a lot of people go who I was fucking with. So I'd probably say I took a 2 or 3 year break. It just had to really sit with myself and be what can I give this world? It gotta be something. It gotta be something out here more for me. And that's when I decided to go with, yeah, I'm gonna do this music shit and I'm gonna use all my talent. I'm not gonna stop it at just being a rapper. I know I can sing, I just never did it for motherfuckers. So I started doing that. And I would have focus groups with my family and friends, and we would brainstorm on what type of artist I would be, places I should go to expand. And I was I need a name. I had a list of names, and I would make try to get people to choose from. And I was you know what, y'all? I'm black, so I'm Blvck Wizzle. And that's it.
I love that.
It's only because I'm black.
That was gonna be my follow-up question. What's the black?
So only because I'm black. That's it.
And that's all it needs to be.
Yeah.
I love it.
When I was first starting, as Blvck Wizzle, yeah, it's completely different. But I felt when I started in 2015 that I was gonna be now how it is now. I thought this shit was gonna happen then, but that was just being over naive and optimistic, I think. But I had a lot of work. I had a lot of work to put in. I still do.
So what's happening now? Did you that you had expected to happen then? I mean, I know a little bit, but I want to know from your perspective as an artist, how has your world changed?
Well, now I collabing with bigger artists and stuff. I don't know what was wrong with me. I quit my job and everything. I just saw the whole vision. My music cold, really don't got nothing recorded, but I feel if people hear it, that'll be kind of enough. So I was doing open mics kind of like what y'all be doing now. Every one of them, everyone I could go to, I went, and I was like, yeah, this work shit getting in my way. I need to focus on being an artist full time. That was probably the dumbest shit I could have did at the time, but I did it.
Okay.
But mainly that I got more access to stuff. People listen to my music. I don't really have to ask them to. They just do it. I get recognized so much everywhere I go. I can't go nowhere.
That's dope. So I want to follow up on something you just said. So you were saying that like you quit your job in 2014, you said?
I think it was 2015.
To pursue music, but you sound like you said it was dumb. You sound like you regretted it. Did you go back to work after that?
Hell yeah, you had to. You got to.
Okay.
Because that didn't do what I thought it was gonna do. I'm like, quit my job, go to open mic, and somebody gonna sign me. I don't know. I was tweaking. Okay. Now I should have knew it wasn't the right thing to do because I told my manager at work, and she started crying. She was like, "Are you sure you want to do this?" And they was like, "William's quitting," and it was just so sad. I'm like, y'all, I'm gonna make y'all proud.
Aww.
So if you watching this, I hope you proud now.
Oh, you gonna make me cry.
No.
That was so sweet. Okay, so let's talk about that time period of your life. First starting out, I actually had the privilege of seeing you. I know you said you don't remember, which a little bit hurt my feelings because I used to see you at the Po Boys and Poets open mic. You just mentioned going to open mic, and we actually were going to the same. I was still doing that back then too, but I used to go as Teacher Bay. You might not remember.
Oh, I remember. Oh, yeah, okay. All right.
You don't have to remember.
No, I
remember.
remember.
Okay, but yeah. So around that time, I just remember you seeing you on stage at that time and seeing you on stage now. I still see the same passion, and I also still see a little bit of anxiety, which is kind of crazy to me because I'm like, you've always been a star to me. So can you talk a little bit about like how it feels like when you're on stage?
I don't know. I just be up there. I don't know.
Do you still feel, so you talked about how like the outside world has changed from then and now.
Yeah.
How about inside?
I think I'm more mature now. Of course, like 10 years has passed, like, or maybe like 7 or 8 since those days. I don't know. That's a great question. Like anxiety, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
You still get nervous before you go on stage?
It depends. Like sometimes, I think I always get nervous a little bit, because I done played some larger spaces now, and I'm like, God damn, look at all them folks. And it was kind of the same back then. Cause when you go in a room like this size and there's like 10 people in there, that's probably even worse. Because everybody just looking at me. I'm like, But that's what I signed up for.
But one thing you can do is manage a crowd. I have never been to a Wizzle show and everybody wasn't up in there. Like the smiles on people's face. Like you just have like just a way of commanding the audience and taking us wherever you gonna take us. Like you gonna take it there.
Yeah, sure.
But so speaking of your earlier, let's go a little bit even farther back. So because I really want to get into all the nitty-gritty of Blvck Wizzle. So tell me a little bit about how you started music in general. So I saw in a few of your interviews you talked about the importance of band for the community. Can you talk a little bit about that?
I started like middle school band, like 6th grade. playing the drums and stuff. And, I was always the coldest. I was always the coldest nigga on the drums. Like 6th grade, 7th grade. My teacher really wasn't, he wanted us to like play out the book. And I'm like, man, I want to play like on drumline. I went to another school. I always went to different schools until I got to high school. Played in Pearl Cone Band. We was probably the best at the time. I played snare. And even though we had like gang members and stuff in the band, niggas kind of like stayed out the way. They kind of stayed out of trouble. We always had shit to do. We always had practice. We always had games. We always had trips to go on, bus rides and shit. So yeah, I definitely want to give back in like that kind of way. I remember I was in like the 5th grade and I had some drumsticks. I used to always have my sticks everywhere I went. I had bitches in my pocket. I don't care. I had them in my pocket, my little practice pad, and I would be walking to school and I'd beat on my backpack. You know, we had the backpacks you lift like a suitcase.
Yeah.
And you roll it. I had the backpack like that. And one day I'm walking to school and this white dude come out the house. He was like, hey! And I look over there and this nigga pulled out some drumsticks. He started playing on like his porch. He started playing like beating on his porch, like the wood rail.
Mm.
He started playing on that. And I was like, damn. And so I went over there and talked to him and stuff. And he was cool. He probably could have he could have abducted me if he wanted to. But he was cool though. But he ended up giving me a drum. He gave me a snare drum to play on. And that was the first like instrument I actually had. It was a white man. I hope he's doing good, white man. I don't even know his name, but he gave me a drum. Yeah.
Shout out to that one white dude.
You know, I hope he's still alive. I hope he's doing good. I know he done sold his house.
What street was that on? Let's see if he could. Maybe one day he'll see. Do you remember the street?
Might be like Archer Street.
Okay.
South Nashville, right up the street.
Shout out to that one dude from Archer Street, okay? So at what point did guitar get into the mix? Because I would say like right now as part of the like Wizzle sound, the Blvck Wizzle sound, like we're seeing you with a guitar. And you're talking about your roots stemming from drums and where did the guitar enter the picture and how was that transition?
Like 2016, I think. Yeah, like 2016 when I kind of started deep diving into like Black music, like historically in America. I started learning about like Nina Simone and like Bob Marley and like Jimi Hendrix. Cause you see these names and they so big that you don't even second guess it. You don't even second guess why Bob Marley's so big. But I'm like, it gotta be something about this dude. Like, why does everybody care? Like, it gotta be more than just the songs. But then you see that he was doing legendary shit while he was alive. He was bringing gangs together to do concerts and shit. You feel me? Or with Jimi Hendrix, like when he played the Star Spangled Banner at Woodstock, like that probably changed my life, just seeing that. You know what I'm saying? And I saw him do that, and I'd be like, man, that'd be crazy if I started playing guitar. Oh well, and I just kept living my life. Business as usual. I got a cousin named Chauncey. He got out of prison. He done like 7 years in prison. And he came home. And we went to a pawn shop to get him a TV, buy him a TV for his room and shit. And I always go in the pawn shop. I like looking at like at all the creative shit, like all the instruments. I'm gonna look at all the drums. I'm gonna look at all the microphones, the piano. I'm gonna look at everything. And this day I was just looking at the guitars, and he was like, "Hey, you want one?" I was like, I guess so. I'll take one. And he bought it for me. And like I've been just trying to figure it out ever since.
Dang. Shout out to cousin Chauncey.
Yeah, shout out Chauncey, man. You know what's up.
Do you believe in divine intervention? Because I feel like you keep telling these stories about the things that have happened to you, and there's always some like one random moment that led to like, you know, an amazing thing, like with this guitar.
What's divine intervention?
Like just things happen for a reason. Like certain little things happen.
Yeah, I believe that.
So cousin Chauncey, the pawn shop, you get the guitar. How did you learn how to play? Did you take classes? Did he teach you?
Nah, he didn't teach me. I just would like try to play songs that I liked, like Future songs. So I started off trying to learn how to play it, like songs by Future, and sing them to my friend, my family and stuff. I never got lessons. I kind of got like through to the wolves. I don't know if y'all know Joshua. Joshua?
Mm-hmm.
He used to play guitar for me. I asked him to play like open mics. I'd be like, "Hey Joshua, can you play guitar while I sing Magic Back?" And he was like, "Yeah, man." And we'll go outside and practice, and then we'll go inside and do it in front of people. But once I got my guitar, he stopped. He wouldn't do it for me no more.
That is so cool.
That's fucked up.
I'm just thinking about, like, I didn't realize I was witnessing so much because, like, when we were at those open mics, yeah, Joshua was there. I remember you being there. I guess at that time you had gotten your wings and, you know, were playing your guitar on your own by the time I got there.
He kicked me out the guitar player nest.
That is so dope. That's really dope. Okay, so how much would you say that guitar playing, because your guitar playing is amazing, but also your songwriting is something that really stands out to people. Like you're able to reach people in a certain way. So I'm gonna ask you this question and then I'm gonna talk about some of your lyrics. So first I want you to tell us, how much does guitar playing contribute to the type of songs that you write? And like when you're writing a song, how much does that contribute?
None. I write the song first, and then I think of the music after.
Okay, so you're writing the words, you typically are feeling something, and then you apply the music later.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's really dope. Okay, so I want to talk about a few of your song lyrics, okay?
Oh boy.
Okay, so
Oh boy.
So, in your Country Boy Life song, you said you were the ghetto tour guide.
For sure.
So, what can you tell us about Nashville? That, you know, Nashville is booming. Everything is so different now, and maybe a lot of the people that are Blvck Wizzle fans don't know about old Nashville. So, if you had to give us a 3-stop tour of Nashville, like old Nashville, what are some things like we're missing out on, or maybe things we wouldn't know about?
The old Nashville, like shit is not here no more.
It can still be here if you feel like it's significant.
What day is it?
Let's say on a weekday.
A weekday. On a weekday, man, I'll probably have you go over to Ella Jeans, the loft at Ella Jeans, which is the current day rum room. You know what I'm saying? It was like a whole. I felt like I was on like a different world or something when I went there, because I never went to college for real. So I experienced like that type of living, like off campus with people who was going to college, but like people who was going to Fisk and stuff. And it was like a real homely feel in there. You didn't always have to have money to like get you like a burrito and something to drink.
Aw.
Like, you feel me? Shout out Lamar Wilson. Shout out Bosley. I know Bosley got his hand in everything. But yeah, that was definitely like a legendary spot. Let's see. I tell somebody go to Limelight. Don't exist no more. Rest in peace, Limelight. Damn, Black Power.
I heard they was trying to bring it back. Somebody said
They
that.
did. They tried, man. But I feel like Limelight was a building. And shout out T. Shout out T. Shout out Black Rob and Minerva. They brought it back to Minerva on Fridays. And that shit was a vibe, man. That shit was a vibe, man.
And now Minerva's gone
Now
too.
Minerva gone, bro. I don't know, bro. What Nashville? What's up with y'all and Black nightlife? Like, what's T? You know what I'm saying? Why y'all keep setting our shit on fire? You tearing our shit down, man. We can't have nothing.
That's nationwide for real. We can't have nothing.
Well, I'm gonna leave that alone.
So that was that 3?
That's 2.
That's 2. Yeah.
And let's see, man. I tell somebody go to Knockout Wings.
Okay. That's dope. Thank you for giving us a little tour of your city. More song lyrics that I wanted to refer to. So I know that most of your music, or maybe the most popular songs, are very much like turn, right? Like, I want to feel good. I want to like enjoy my summer. I want vibes. I'm putting on Blvck Wizzle because he's gonna take it there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got the melodies, but I feel like you kind of did something a little bit different on Fake Nigga, which I feel like it was still turned, like it's still everybody real. I'm a fake nigga. Yeah, but you talked about some real shit for a song called Fake Nigga. You you dug pretty deep. So I just want to talk about a couple of the things that were mentioned on that song. So if y'all didn't hear it, please listen to Fake Nigga off Scoop Music. You had some vulnerability on there, talking about your health and not wanting to go through maybe some of the things family members have gone through, like a heart attack. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, we can.
So what was that coming from, like, on that song? Why did you feel the need to open up so much?
I don't know. I just had to get that off. I wrote that song probably like 2014, 15 or something. But I felt like the climate of like the streets and like the world of like black men, it was always like, oh, just real nigga this, real nigga that. And I was looking at shit that so-called real niggas was doing, and I'm like, that's really not P, that's really not G. I mean, if that's what y'all niggas call real, then put me like on the opposite end of the spectrum. So if y'all niggas real, I'd be fake. You feel me? And ironically, it's probably like my most transparent song I made. Just expressing like my fears. Some of them, not all of them, but just some of my fears. But still being in like a overcoming spirit.
Mm-hmm.
With like, I got a lot on my plate, but I never let that get in my way. Like I'll still, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Overcome.
Yeah, it was definitely a dope ass song, and I think it might be my favorite Wizzle song because it was so vulnerable. So speaking of the mayor introducing you at 615 Day for your new song, Cashville Be Ballin, and he said that was the city anthem.
They told him to say that.
Nah, nobody told him to say that.
G-Slab.
well, I'm still gonna take it. How does it feel? He still said it. He could have been like, nah.
Yeah. That shit feel good, man. I always liked Freddie. I always thought he was a cool dude. But I think like a week before the show, they was like, Mayor Freddie's supposed to be there. We're gonna try to get him to come up and introduce you to perform your song. And I was like, okay, all right. I feel like everything extra at this point. Shit done exceeded my expectations as far as where a song will take somebody, especially like a local song that people say wouldn't have much reach outside of Nashville, Tennessee. But yeah, man, they had a mayor introduce, they had a mayor bring you up. That shit legendary, bro. A mayor ain't never brought nobody up. Nobody, shit. Buck told me, he was like, yeah, man, you got the mayor to bring you up. I'm like, damn, Buck.
That's dope.
Yeah.
You're a legend for sure.
Hey, man, we letting them use us. We letting God use us.
Another question I have for you is, how would you describe your image? Like, if you had to say, like, what is Blvck Wizzle when it comes to when you walk into a room? What is the energy that you hope your image embodies? Like, what is your image?
I don't even know. I'll just go. I don't even know. Like, especially like how I dress and shit like that. I do this shit for y'all, bro. I don't care. I look like get my hair done and shit. That shit for y'all, bro. That's just so girls won't.
Y'all.
Yeah, that shit's for literally y'all, bro. I don't give a fuck.
For the girls. Did you say it was for the girls?
Women, because they be the main ones got a problem with that shit. They're like, oh, your hair need to be I don't give a fuck. I live like fucking Sasquatch. If I could, and you know what I'm saying? I don't really think about it, my energy and all that shit. I probably should.
No, I think that's dope. I think it comes off as, I'm just being me, right? You just authentic.
Yeah, because who the fuck is y'all niggas? And why should I, you know what I'm saying? People always be like, oh, you're like unapologetically. I'm like, who the fuck else am I supposed to be? I don't know what to do. That's why I'm doing nothing. That's why I'm like, I don't know what else to do.
And that's why you are where you are, because you're following the path that was meant for you and not trying to do, you know what I'm saying? So that's dope. Another question I have for you was, so recently there was that whole Cash Money concert. How did you feel when you got that?
What, and like the opportunity?
The whole situation, yeah.
I felt great, man. I felt like it was like a dream come true. I'm like, damn, I'm finna be on the show with Birdman and Manny Fresh and Juvenile. You know what I'm saying? BG.
Legends.
Yeah, legends. And at the same time, be on the show with some Nashville legends like Blvck, Chill HTP, Camp Kens and stuff like that, Nutso. That was a dope experience, man. We rehearsed every day for that shit, for that concert. Yeah, it was even though the concert didn't go down, I still enjoyed like the relationship building with my peers in town. That was dope. They fried us like 100 fucking wings and fries every day.
Wow.
And we'll just shout out Cashville Ace. Shout out Carol Lance. That's the reason why I went live behind Municipal Auditorium, because I'm like, damn. And people was asking me, and I'm like, y'all asking me some dumbass shit, so I'm just finna just start saying any fucking thing. It went from the promoter play with the money to I'm like, nah, you know what, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. This was all my idea. I'm the promoter. I got your money, Turk, Birdman. I just started just saying anything. I was finna fight Birdman. I'm finna, I body slam BG. And somebody, while I was live, somebody called me or text me and was like, hey, there you go Charleston White number, call him and tell him and tell him what's going on. And I'm like, I'm not calling Charleston White telling him nothing. You ain't finna have the cook up boss mad at me. Even had Cub mad at me, cussing me out on Sunday. So I didn't. And I woke up the next day and I see a video of Charleston White on the phone with the dude who was giving me his number, and the dude is telling Charleston White all the shit that I was saying on the live. Talking about, yeah, Nashville didn't have the money to get them. They down there trying to fight Cash Money and all this shit. And that was just so funny.
That's hilarious.
Hey, man, you 50-year-old niggas, bro, y'all need to get, like, read the room, bro. Everything not so, like, them be the main people on the internet who just take everything so serious, with people that's, like, believe in AI videos like a giant cat. They're like, where they get a cat so big? Them be the main.
It's not their fault. They don't know.
Y'all niggas, man. Y'all need training wheels on y'all social media.
That's funny. My mama definitely, she just got scammed, so.
Come on, mama, bro.
Okay, so I got like a couple more questions for you. I know we're about to wrap up, but whether you know it or not, or whether you accept it or not, you are a pillar in this community, and
we'll take it.
You got so many people looking up to you, not only artists, but also like people, families, like Nashvillians, old Nashville. Do you feel any responsibility to uplift the hip hop scene now that you are in a position to do so?
I guess. I guess these niggas are grateful, bro. You can't make everybody happy, bro. I try to do a song for the town, niggas still crying. You didn't say nothing about Antioch or Bell Road. You didn't say nothing about Dodge City. I'm like, gang. All right, well, let's do a challenge. So I did a fucking challenge. A lot of people was appreciative of that. A lot of artists who participated was glad they had a chance to do it. But I was still hearing, man, you letting them fuck up your song. You letting them ruin your song. All this shit. I really can't do nothing for no hip hop artist unless he got some bread, because I need like an incentive to focus on what you doing instead of what I'm doing type deal. Man, I tell them niggas, man, everything changed when you get a hit record. Like, make a hit, gang. Find your people.
Yeah.
Huh? Hell no. Yeah. That shit went up literally since yesterday. Yeah. But yeah, man, make find your people. Like, stop. I made up my mind a long time ago, like, I don't give a fuck about how my peers feel about my art. Like, I won't even tell y'all niggas about this shit, because it don't matter. Like, and y'all niggas need to stop trying to get me to listen to y'all shit, because I really don't feel like it. You need to be trying to find the niggas climbing telephone poles, working at the hospital. Them the people who buy tickets to come see you and support your music, because it's some shit that they don't do. Like, I do the shit, so I don't get high off of it. You feel me? So y'all need to focus on finding your audience.
I think that is, like, honestly really, really dope advice, because so many times people will get, have their little moment or go big off what they got going on, and they try to get everybody else to follow their formula, or try to make people think like you have to follow what they did to get that. But the truth is, you got to where you were because you were doing you.
Yeah.
And so I really, really think that's great advice, to just do you and find your pocket, find your audience.
Focus on making like undeniable music. Like, focus on that. Like, only person who cares that you're doing it is your mama and them. Like, other than that, people you went to school with don't have to fuck with it just because it's you. You gotta, like, make some shit that they fuck with, and you can't force it on them. Just make some fire ass shit. Yeah.
I love it.
I might change it.
So you just talked a little bit about how you got shot and that kind of like made you refocus in, would you say that was like a pivotal moment in who you are as an artist like now?
Yeah, for sure. I was I say as a man, cause I just couldn't keep doing that shit, man. Like certain niggas, every time I got around them, we was in some shit. Or being on the run and hiding from the police and stuff all the time, and trying to be strategic on how you gonna go to jail. I'ma run them bitches till I get enough money so I can make bond as soon as I get in there, type shit. That just wasn't really. I don't see how y'all niggas do that shit, man.
Stressful.
Yeah, it is a really stressful lifestyle. But yeah, definitely for sure. Like 2012, 2011, 2012, 2013, I definitely did a lot of soul searching. I met this dude in jail. I met this white dude in jail in Gallatin, and it's like he came in our pod, and I would see him like walking around, and you know how you could like feel somebody looking at you, and you look up, and y'all like kind of like I make eye contact with each other, and he'll like look away, and eventually he just came up and talked to me. He was like, "How you doing, man?" He like kind of like told me his name and shit. And he was like, "So like, why are you in here?" And I told him what I was facing. And he was like, "So what are you gonna do when you get out?" I was like, "Well, like I could rap. I make music and stuff. I do like photography and stuff. When I get out, I'm gonna give me a job and shit." And he was like, "Well, that's what you need to be focusing on." Like it's a big world out there, and you don't seem like the type of person that be in here. A lot of niggas was telling me that in jail, like you're not the type of person to be in here. I'm like, I'm not. I'm really not. Like this ain't it. Like, yeah, you a cool nigga, bro. You like funny, like hoes like you and shit. I'm like, you right, bro. This is not the place. This is not where I like a place that I need to be. But yeah, definitely the white dude just put that on me and had me thinking about it. And like the next day, I'm like, "Hey, where the white dude go?" They're like, "What white dude?" Like, man, the white dude, bro. Y'all was talking to him, y'all walking around the track. Bro, could nobody tell me where the fucking white dude went, bro?
Not that was like, your fairy godmother.
I don't know. You feel me? I'm like, where the white dude go? Y'all ain't see me talking to him yesterday. They like, bro, I don't know who you talking about, gang. And yeah.
Wow. Crazy. Okay, this is my last. Can I do two more questions, and then I'll wrap up? Well, the last question will be a wrap up, but one question and then I'll wrap up. So this question kind of relates to what you just said about like the entourage around you at that time. You felt like the community you kept you from getting to your full potential. Eventually you joined 6-1 Tribe, and
yeah,
would you say that was kind of like a new community? How much would you say like collabing with other artists contributed to you getting this platform that you have now?
I think it was very, very very pivotal, because one thing with 6-1 Tribe, like G Slab is like my real partner. Like I've been fucking with Slab for decades. Rio Tokyo for decades. You feel me? Them together. I used to film for them when they had their little rap situation going. I used to videotape and take pictures for them. 6-1 Tribe, that shit was like I needed that, because I was at a point where I'm like, man, I wanna make songs with other niggas and shit, and it not be like the pressure like doing a feature, but it's like you doing like a fucking art project, and we just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I needed that at the moment. Yeah, I definitely got that. Definitely made a lot of jamming. Still making jamming ass shit with 6-1 Tribe. Like, just cause I get a lot of attention, I'm still like, it's still like
your roots is still there. Yeah,
I still go to the studio sessions. We still work. fucking with them, I was like the first times I would go out of town and perform and rap. But like South by Southwest, he was there. Going to New York City, Brooklyn and shit. So yeah, I think all that looked good on like an artist resume.
And it's practice, it's new audiences.
Yeah.
Video. Okay. So I saw that you just shot the Cashville Be Ballin video. Tell me a little bit more about that.
That shit was legendary, man. Brought the whole city out. Everybody brought their cars out, put their clothes on, brought the motorcycles out. We shut down Hadley Park for a day. I told them I was gonna have 20 people there when I rented it. like 500 people showed up.
Oh my God.
Shout out Buck. He wants you. Shout out Buck. He came and he was like, he hadn't seen anything like that since his video called Let Me In. So all you young people, go check out Young Buck Let Me In. That was like the first time in a while that Nashville had got a strong look like that. And for him to tell me that, and for him to have had a machine and G-Unit behind him, and for all I had behind me is like Black Man, you feel me? Black Man, a machine. But yeah, that was definitely legendary. So we definitely getting ready to put that video out. I say in a couple weeks. It's a lot. We got a lot of material to sift through and organize and try to tell the real story of this town.
That's legendary for sure.
Yeah.
So you got the Cashville Be Ballin music video. You were also just featured on the Step Brothers mixtape.
Doubt.
That song, Take It There?
Yeah. Shout out Lido. Yeah, for sure. Shout out Lido. I got a Cashville Be Ballin remix I'm gonna put out probably after this video. After this video get put out. I got music with Ryan Upchurch. I don't know if y'all up on Upchurch, but he a dog. He from West Nashville / Cheatham County. Millions of fans across the country. The boy tours when he want to, sell out arenas, sell out like Municipal Auditorium. He did 2 nights there, sold out both nights. He all independent, you feel me? But yeah, Upchurch fucking with me. I got love for the boy. He get a bad rap. What else I got going?
Are you signed?
I'm signed to the Lord. I gave my soul to God. Instead of selling my soul to the devil, I just gave my soul to God. Yeah.
That's dope.
But I'm independent for sure.
That's dope.
Yeah, might as well. Like, I be telling Upchurch so big, but it's kind of like he wanna be with everybody having fun, like with your more mainstream artists. I'm not gonna start naming people, but I'm telling him like, bro, you got all the shit them motherfuckers want, and you the boss. You feel me? Like they can't even go over your head and tell on you. You feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm definitely grateful to like get a chance to see up close and personal. You feel me? Some shit like that for real.
That's dope. And you already got this far on your own.
Yeah, not on my own.
But you know what I mean, without
them
big
folks.
labor.
Yeah, without
label.
them folks in my business, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's dope. So was there anything else you wanted to tell us about that you have going on? Any last words for the people?
I don't know. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all. Thank 101.1 The Beat. Thank 92Q. Thank the Eastside Manor. Thank 61 Tribe. Thank the Cave Studios. Thank you, Lack Man. Thank you, Dane. Thank you, Mossy and Blue, my fucking friends and shit.
Love them. That's
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a lot of people. Shout out to the Titans. Shout out Cam Moore. I hope y'all let me come do my song at the game or something. Yeah, shout out to TH. Like, yeah, I done played, man. This shit been a journey, bro. Yeah.
Wizzle, thank you so much for being here with us today. I'm SADGURL.
I'm Blvck Wizzle.
And this is Melodic Convos.
Peace out, y'all.